I realized that I reached my goal, but I'm not satisfied. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into JajasMike. It's a pleasure to have you. If this is your first time joining me, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure to hit that bell. I'm a firm believer that your life will be changed. If you just now joined me, also know you're part of a community of some of the toughest leaders on the planet. Leaders that are running through brick walls. I know because I've tried it. Today, I'm very, very excited. Because I want to talk to you about your goals. I want you to, after this video, be able to clarify if your goals are indeed the ones that are divinely for you. So if you have your goals with you right now, or any of them that you've accomplished, this story may resonate with you very, very deeply. You see, the beautiful thing about our goals, those goals, the beautiful things in which we want to accomplish, they're like that shiny object. When we finally get to it, we know we'll be happy. Like when we finally reach these goals, we know we'll be at the next stage of elevation in our life. Yeah, I made it now. I know I made it. I touched my goal. I must have made it. But the thing about the goal, ladies and gentlemen, is that many of us have goals without experiencing the net. We have these goals, but no net. And I want to ask you a question. Do you have a goal with no net? A few years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, I was dreaming of owning my own apartment. So I went out, got another job, and I was working 2 jobs at the time. Finally saved up enough money to go out and get an apartment with my boy. Yeah, let's get that apartment. And we finally got to the point of signing the papers, getting the keys, opening that door for the first time, walking in. It felt good. Ooh, I had that apartment. I had it. Ah, yeah. I felt satisfied. You know how you feel when you reach that goal? You feel satisfied. I made it. And then the strangest thing happened to me. A few days later, a few weeks later, I realized that I reached my goal, but I'm not satisfied. I don't feel the love in my decision. I don't feel the presence of God in my decision. And I realized I touched my goal, but the goal didn't touch my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, the net is a representation of the love of God, the thing in which he placed in your heart. Ladies and gentlemen, Ecclesiastes tells us that God has so placed the world in your heart so that you won't know all things from the beginning. So God placed the world in your heart so that can be your GPS and your compass. And ladies and gentlemen, many of us have these goals, but we don't have the divine direction of the love of God. So when we get to these goals that we wanted, not God intended, we reach the goal, but we don't get caught by the net. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to be caught by the net. Because if you can be caught by the net, that's when God allows you to stop at your goal and realize that you just accomplished something. He fills you with his presence. He fills you with his love. He fills you with his grace. He fills you with that glory. He shows mercy on your work ethic. So you don't just move past the goal and start going to the next 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 goal. God wants you to reach a goal that he divinely cropped and tailored for your life. I'm talking to you right now. And he wants you to reach this goal. And when you reach this goal, ladies and gentlemen, he wants you to feel the presence. He wants you to feel the presence of God. He wants you to feel the love that he's also bestowed in your spirit. Like, this is the GPS. I set that goal for you. That's why when you finally reached it, you felt something special. And I want to ask you a question. Are you going towards goals that you know you have no business pursuing? But God, I just want this apartment. I deserve it, Lord. I'm working hard. I got 2 jobs. I'm just trying to afford an apartment, Lord. Come on. I'm here now. I finally got the apartment. You can't tell me I just made a mistake. Ain't no way I made a mistake. I didn't make a mistake. God, no. I prayed for this, God. Come on, God. I know I didn't make a mistake. No. So, ladies and gentlemen, I got to the apartment. Automatically looking for my next goal. Then the next day I'm looking for my next goal. And now I'm looking for my next goal. And I can't sit still because the love of God is not in it. God was telling me, he said, yo, Jaja, that's not the world in which I put in your heart. I didn't put that world in there. You did. Because it's the world that's in your heart versus the world that's in your mind. And it's our duty to decipher the two. So we're not just going towards goals, but we're going towards divine mission. And if you're watching this today, as a leader that you are, my God, you have a divine mission. You have a purpose. And the GPS to this is in your heart. Those things that you feel deeply, intrinsically about doing, Those are the things that change your life. And the fact is, they don't only change your life, but they change the people around you. Because you give others in your life the permission to pursue something that's actually worthy. You allow them to pursue something that on the outside may not be shiny. It may not look like what the world calls success. It may not look like what your friends call success. It may not look like what your boys call success, what your ladies call success, what your parents call success. It may not look like that. But if you go towards this thing that God has so bestowed in your heart, it's going to look like that thing that God calls success. Because when you get to that goal, you'll be filled with the net. You'll be filled with the love of God. You'll be tangled within this net. My God. And I want to ask you another question today, my leaders. As you look at your goals today at this point in your life, which one of them are completely the opposite from what society has programmed in your subconscious? And my leadership challenge for you today, this is a leadership challenge, is to sit down with your goal list. Sit down with your life mission and ask yourself a question. Is this the world that God has so bestowed in my spirit? For example, I write my life purpose and my life mission every single day, 2 times a day. From the moment I wake up and when I go to bed. My mission in life is to motivate and inspire you. To motivate and inspire the confidence and faith that's inside of you, to enable you to go towards your calling. That passion and energy that God has gifted us with. I write that down every day, 2 times a day, so I can always stay focused on not only the goal, but the bigger scheme of things. So today, if you take a look at the goals and your life mission, and you do just a quick assessment, say a prayer before you do it, and really look at the things that are just shiny objects versus the things that you're doing with purpose. I'm a firm believer, my leader, that your life will be changed. We out.